Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Fujifilm is releasing firmware updates, it seems, this week. So they've just released actually a new firmware update for the X-S10, X-E4, and X-A7 cameras. Nothing for the X-T4 yet, but I think it's going to be coming pretty soon. These new firmware updates, they're not major. It's much like the update that we shared the other day. They incorporate just some of these following bug fixes. So for the Fuji X-S10, this firmware, it gets an update to version 1.04 from version 1.02 and .3. It incorporates the following updates. Nothing major here, but for the case of that, if the auto is selected in the mode dial, and a face gets detected in a dark environment, this firmware update changes a setting that will avoid a blurry image caused by your hand shaking when you're taking the picture or with moving subjects. There's also a fix with an issue with a new Mac computer. So it's fixed an issue where the camera doesn't get recognized on Apple Silicon Macs. Those are the brand new Mac computers via USB. And finally, Fuji notes there's some minor bug fixes to this as well. The Fuji XE4 firmware update is 1.01. This fixes the same Apple Silicon USB issue and also minor bug fixes. Fuji never says what these minor fixes are. If you have these cameras and you notice a change, let me know in the comments below. And finally, Fujifilm XA7 firmware 1.31 fixes a minor bug when you're playing back a played image quality displayed after you delete an image. The next frame will actually, the image quality will be improved. That was an issue on the camera. And also bug fixes as usual. As you can see, these firmware updates, they're not super groundbreaking with anything with the autofocus, that kind of thing, but I'll leave in the link in the video description below where you can head over to the Fuji website to get these latest updates for your different cameras if you have one of these cameras that it applies to. As always, make sure that your camera battery is fully charged before you're doing your firmware updates, and you want to make sure that you use an SD card to do the updates. Don't update your firmware using the Fuji app. It is very unreliable for that. You're better off using a SD card. If you're new to Fuji cameras, at the end of this video, I will also link to another video that I have that will show you how to update the firmware update on the Fuji X-T4, but it's a very similar update process to all of the Fuji cameras. They're pretty consistent across the lines. And finally, if you did find this video helpful, don't forget, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm trying to grow the subscribers of the channel, so it'd be great if you could subscribe and consider following along. And don't forget, if you are subscribed, check out to make sure that you are subscribe to get notified of new videos, so you will get notified of new videos like this one when I post them. I post regular videos on the channel with Fuji cameras and pictures taking my Fuji camera, so it'll be great to have you follow along. Till my next video, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much everybody for watching, and have a great day, and go hopefully get out and take some pictures.